Children, today we will discuss about the movement in the plants. How plants move. Actually, is plants move? You already studied in the lower classes, plant cannot move from one place to other place. But in a 10th class biology textbook, page number 11111, okay, plants movements is there. But how plants are moving without any nerves, without any muscles? Yes, without any nerves and muscles also, plants move. How they are moving? So they are moving towards the stimulus. You already know that. What is stimulus? Stimulus is nothing but anything that is from the external environment to create the responses. Okay, that is called as stimulus. You already studied in the coordination in the animals. Okay, so that is the movement of the plant toward the stimulus. The type of movement is called as directional movement. They are moving toward the stimulus. There is a direction is there. So the type of movement is called as directional movement, and the type of these directional movements are useful for the growth of the plant. So that's why it is called as growth dependent movements and also called as tropic movements. And second type of movements are called as non-directional movements. They are not moving towards the stimulus, away from the stimulus. The type of movement is called as non-directional. They are not having any direction. And again, they are not useful for the growth of the plant. So the type of movement is called a growth independent movement and also called as nastic movements. Best example for the nastic movements is that is the touch me not plant. If you are touching the touch me not plant's leaves, immediately they fold, that leaves are fold toward the stem. Okay, so the type of movement is called as nastic movements. These movements are not useful for the growth of the plant. That's why they are called as growth independent movements. Now we can discuss about the directional movements. What are the different types of the directional movements? Now we will see. Okay, best example for the directional movements is germination of the seed. What is the germination of the seed? Germination means growing seed, that is seeds grows into the plant. When it is grows, if you are spreading the seeds on the soil, after 7 or 10 days, immediately the seed coat is broken and it gives rise into two parts, that is the plumule and radicle. Radicle later develop into roots and plumule later develops into shoot. Okay, so the radicle move towards the soil and the plumule move towards the ground, that is the above the ground, that is the sunlight. That is germination of the seed is also one type of directional movement. Okay, in detail we will study about the different types of directional movements. Directional movements are also called as tropic movements. Always the any part of the plant move towards the stimulus. Okay, if it is the part of the plant move toward the water, the type of movement is called as hydrotropism. Okay, which part of the plant move toward the water? Always roots. If you are pouring water on the soil, that is the roots always to absorb the water from the soil. Roots move towards the water. Okay, then not only the roots, some of the water plant, that is the aquatic plants like hydrilla and vallisneria. Okay, next type of movement is thigmotropism. What is thigmotropism? Movement of a part of the plant move towards the support. So which plant move towards the support? Weak plants. What are the weak plant, children? That is the climbers, all climbers. That is the creepers, jasmine plant, money plant, watermelon plant, and that is the bottle gourd, snake gourd, bottle and ridge gourd. All these plants move towards the support. Best example is you already studied in the first chapter, nutrition. That is the cuscuta plant. Cuscuta is the parasitic plant. To absorb the water and food material from the host plant, it twines around the host plant, that is cuscuta plant. Okay, that is the best example for the thigmotropism. Next one is chemotropism. Chemotropism means a part of the plant move towards the chemical. So which part of the plant move towards the chemical, children? That is the pollen grain. Pollen grains by the wind, either by the wind or by the water, it is falling on the stigma of the flower. Stigma of the flower. On the stigma, what is there? Some chemicals are there. How it is stick on the stigma of the flower? Because of the chemical. So, and after it is stick on the stigma of the flower, slowly it forms a tube and move toward the ovary. So in detail about the chemotropism we will study in the next reproduction chapter. Okay, so that is called as a part of the plant move toward the chemical is called as chemotropism. Next one is geotropism. Geotropism means that is movement of a part of the plant move towards the soil. Which part of the plant move towards the soil, children? That is the roots. Okay, again geotropism is again two types. There is a positive geotropism, negative geotropism. Always roots move toward the soil, but some of the roots away from the soil. Which roots, children? Example, tell me. That is the second chapter you already learned. Some of the plants are grown in wet places, marshy places. That is what type of plant, children? That is the mangrove plants. Because of the wetness, because of the low concentration of the oxygen, the roots move away from the soil. That is the aerial roots. Okay, you remember just, children, or otherwise you go and check in second chapter. Okay, that is the positive geotropism and negative geotropism. Negative geotropism is also called as phototropism. Okay, phototropism. What is phototropism, children? A part of the plant move toward the light. Photo means light. Okay, which part of the plant move toward the light, children? That is the stem or shoot. Okay, these are in detail we will study about the phototropism. One example and one experiment is there on the phototropism. I will make another video on the phototropism, children. Okay, you watch continuously and regularly my channel. Okay, that is about the movements in the plants. In the movement of the plants are two types, there is direction and non-directional. Directional movements are called as tropic movement. Non-directional movements are called as nastic movements. Okay, there are different types of the tropic movements are there. Okay, depending upon the stimulus. Okay, children, bye.